Courage to Change, January 4th. When I first found Al-Anon, I was desperate and lonely. I yearned for the serenity that others in the meeting so obviously possessed. When members shared about the tools that had worked for them, I paid close attention. Here is what I heard. Go to meetings. And share when you can. Work all the steps, but not all at once. Start with step 1, get a sponsor, read some Al-Anon literature every day, use the phone to reach out between meetings. Gradually, I took each of these suggestions and I began to see real changes in my life. I began to believe my life could amount to more than a string of painful days to be survived. Now I had resources that helped me to deal with even the most difficult situations. I came to see that with the help of my higher power, I could handle anything that came to pass and even grow as I did so. In time, the tools and principles of the program helped me gain the serenity I'd long so desired. Today's reminder, Al-Anon gives me tools I can use to achieve many goals, including serenity, sanity, and detachment with love. And Al-Anon members who share their experience, strength, and hope show me how to put these tools to work in my life. I love this reading. This is pretty much it. If you go to meetings, they're going to say, keep going to meetings, try to share, work the steps, get a sponsor, right? Get involved in the program. You got to get in the pool. I love this. I began to believe my life could amount to more than a string of painful days to be survived. I believe that's true. And Al-Anon gives you the resources to be able to do that, to meet calamity with serenity and to know peace. You know, it's the same with the program of Alcoholics Anonymous. There's an answer for anybody. I don't care if it's Al-Anon, Nar-Anon, Alcoholics Anonymous, Cocaine Anonymous, Gamblers Anonymous. There's an answer. But you got to be willing to do it. You got to take the suggestions. You got to go to meetings. See, recently I just heard back from somebody I consider a friend now in India, and he had contacted me about 6 months ago, and he had quit alcohol and was trying to quit drugs, and he didn't have a lot of resources at that point. And I tried to help him, and I invited to some meetings with me, but he found some local meetings. He did, you know, we were able to talk about it enough that I told him, this is the only way to go. You're going to have to go to local meetings and do the steps. Get somebody there to help you, right? I can help you from afar, but really, in your community, you're going to have to find help. And he did. And he contacted me this morning or last night and said he's got 6 months completely clean off drugs and alcohol. And he's going to meetings, working the steps, he's involved, and his life is completely changed. And he said, I can't, we can. And that is the same for Al-Anon. I can't. God knows I can't. But we can. I was at a great Al-Anon meeting last night and heard some powerful shares. There was, you know, like 400 women on that, or women and men, families, people, on that call from all over the world. Huge Al-Anon meeting, all speaking the same language, right? All willing to do the steps, go to meetings, right? Stay in there. And one woman said she'd been in Al-Anon for a long, long time, but she kept going because her thinking was still so messed up. She catastrophized everything. I love what she said. She said she started off thinking about her family like a Disneyland family, like played a movie in her head. It was like Disney family. And then all of a sudden the movie became a comedy, and by the end it was a horror film. And all that just in her head, just tormented herself all the time. And so that's why she still goes to Al-Anon. And I love that because I suffer from that. I do. I catastrophize everything. And especially about the loved one in my life, you know. You know, there's just so much. I have to have a higher power to turn things over to. I can't control anything. I'm powerless over people, places, and things in my life. And I think with everything that's going on in the world right now, we all realize that. And where the power lies is in you. How you take care of yourself, how you look after yourself, right? We can't do anything for anybody else. right? People are gonna change when they wanna change, but we can change ourselves. That's where the power lies. So do what you need to do that, okay? Get to some meetings. People ask me all the time. I posted a post, look through my post, I posted a little conversation I had with someone. Someone started, I'm having a tough time, you know, the whole blah, 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 blah. And I said, and I will say this to you if you contact me, are you going to meetings? And they said no. And I said, go to meetings, right? If you contact me for help, I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give you some help. I'm gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna say, hey, this is what you need to do. You need to ask God for help, direct my thinking, and get to meetings, right? Get that thinking squared away. You know, there's no reason to call me if you don't want to take the help. If you just want to chit chat and compare sad stories, then I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I want to be in the solution, not in the problem. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.